Frodo, where is Frodo? I let Frodo go. Then you did what I could not. I tried to take the ring from him. The ring is beyond our reach now. Forgive me. I did not see it. I have failed you all. No, Boromir, you fought bravely. You have kept your honor. Leave it. It is over. The world of men will fall, and all will come to darkness, and my city to ruin. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail. Our people. Our people. I would have followed you, my brother, my captain, my king. Be at peace, son of Gondor. Those are the last words between Aragorn and Boromir. They're heavy. I've been thinking about them the last couple days. It tells you a little bit about myself, that I would sit and think about an obscure dialogue between two characters in The Lord of the Rings. But I think about stuff like that. Boromir spent his whole life defending his home, his city, and the people around his city and in his city. Then he went on a quest, a vision quest, to find Isildur's Bane. He heard what the plan was with the ring and Frodo and Isildur's Bane, and he decided to accompany the Fellowship as one of the 9. And eventually he started to realize that the plan was to go straight into Mordor, and the hobbits, Frodo and the 4 hobbits were going to walk into Mordor. And he didn't understand why that was a good idea. It seemed like it was going to bring the ultimate weapon of destruction straight into the enemy's hand, and the temptation and the pressure started to wear on him. He wanted to bring the ring back to his father Denethor in the city of Gondor, which he believed was the last hope for the world, was in Gondor, the might of men. And the introduction between Boromir and Aragorn starts in Rivendell. Boromir sees Aragorn and doesn't really understand who he is. Aragorn doesn't appear to be outwardly an impressive man. He doesn't appear to have status. He looks like a wanderer. He's a ranger. He spent his whole life in obscurity, quietly serving people that don't even recognize him. Right? Most people are intimidated or afraid or feel uncomfortable around Aragorn. He's tall, he's quiet, he's weather worn. But those who don't know him, they sense there's something about him, that he's a man of he has power, he has wisdom, he has ability, he's different, he's a threat, but he doesn't wear it on the outside. He's not loud. As far as most people know, he doesn't appear to have any status or position. There's no outward appearance of who he is, the value of his identity. So Boromir, being a captain of Gondor, a prince and a leader, bearing the emblem of his city on his armor, on his shield, he's an impressive guy. He's big, he's strong. Aragorn is tall and weather-worn, and he has a stern, quiet authority. So there's a contrast between these two men. But in the course of their relationship, Boromir comes to see Aragorn's quality, as Aragorn takes leadership when Gandalf falls and leads the company out of Moria and proves himself in battle and proves himself in difficult decision points. He begins to prove his quality to Boromir. And finally, when Boromir is brought to a place where he can no longer withstand the temptation to reach out and take the ring, the one thing that he thinks will save his people and save the world, he succumbs to temptation to use his strength and to use his position to reach out and take what he thinks will be the solution to all his problems and the world's problems. He gives in. And after realizing his mistake, he tries to undo his mistake by protecting Merry and Pippin against the orcs. And he kills lots of orcs. He piles up bodies of enemy warriors, receiving multiple hits from arrows. He fights till his last breath, trying to protect the remaining hobbits, Merry and Pippin. By the time Aragorn arrives on scene, he's already, he's dying. He's already spent, and there's just enough strength left to have that dialogue where he says, "I would have followed you, my brother, my captain, my king." Those are his last words. Now, Aragorn, who, as I mentioned before, he doesn't have the title, he doesn't have the outward appearance, he doesn't have the appearance of strength. He has an inward strength and an inward authority that is unsettling to people. He has lineage. And he has the sword, the flame of the West. He has Anduril. He has the sword that was broken and was remade. He has that. And in Boromir's final moments, Boromir, he sees it and he acknowledges it. And Aragorn pledges to Boromir that he says, "I will not let our people fail." He says, "Our people." It's beautiful. It's touching. At least it is to me. I know it is to a lot of people. And it makes me think about our times. It makes me think about lineage. It makes me think about protection of the little ones. It makes me think about the temptation to win by any means, to face the darkness of a changing world by any means, even if it means taking what doesn't belong to you. But it also makes me think about the hidden power and dignity of a quiet servant, of a man with with lineage, a man with a secret destiny, carrying a forgotten sword. I think about the sword of my fathers, the sword of our fathers. What is that sword? It's a sword that has divided history. It is a sword that was broken and forgotten and remade. It is the sword that is the light of mankind. It is the sword of our people. The sword of our fathers. And that is the Word of God. Old Testament, New Testament, Genesis to Revelation, the end from the beginning, the sword that pierces bone, marrow, spirit, and flesh. That was the sword that was broken and remade. That is the sword that you and I must pick up and must wield and carry the fight against the oncoming darkness. Something to think about. Are you willing to pick up that sword?